Hello, we're going to be working on Math 1095, and we're going to be working on page 5. So they're talking about conversion of a decimal or a number into a percentage. So we see on the top here, they have 0.007%. I want you to look at this very carefully because we'll do some examples, but how many decimal places are there on this side of the decimal point? 1, 2, 3. Notice that there's 3 zeros here. So no matter what number we pick, we're looking at whatever decimal we're looking at, we just pick the number of spots and change those to 0. So there's 7 over 1,000. Now we want to get this number because the percentages is of 100. So how many times do we have to divide 1,000 to get to 100? Just 10. If it's 10,000, then it would be by 100. If it's just 100, we would leave it alone. So we see we have 0.7 over 100, which is 0.7%. So just follow where the math goes. And we see if we have 3.2, convert that to a percent, 3.2 over how many right here? What place is this? Okay, now that we have a whole number or an integer on this side, what place is this? It's the 10th place. So we can put it over 10. All right, eliminate the point, so it's 32 over 10. Yes, it's going to be more than 100%. Think about 1 being 100%. This is going to be 3 times that, but how much? All right, so we have 10. How do we get 10 to 100? We multiply by 10 to get 100. So we see that if you improved your grade 3.2 times, that is 320% you improved your grade. So if we look at a couple examples here, we have 5.7. We want to convert 5.7 into a percentage. Well, we notice right here that we have 5. So it's going to be 5.7 over 10. So now we have to multiply top and bottom by 10 over 10. 10 over 10 is 1, so we're not changing essentially the number. So we'll multiply that. That's going to be 57 over 100. So 57 over 100 is 57% because it's part of 100. That's what the magic number on the bottom, the denominator, has to be 100. So let's look at this number. How many places are here? We got 1, 2, 3. So we're going to say this is going to be 6 over 1,000. Now, if you take 6 and divide it by 1,000, you're going to get that number. So we're just changing it a little bit. Now we want to get to 100, okay? So if we have the decimal right there and we move it this way 1 spot to get to 100, we have the decimal here, we just move it 1 spot there to get 100. Or sorry, what we do on the bottom, we move it this way, we divide it by 10, we divide it by 10, we get the same number. So we're going to have 0.6 of 100, which is equal to 0.6%. Hope this helps. And if you have any questions, remember, you can email me.